Hello and welcome to today's live play of Rolling Realms. Hopefully you can see my desk okay. It looks really blurry on my camera right now. So I'm not sure if, yeah, it looks really blurry. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I have good internet connection right now, but yeah, I can't even, it's very odd. It does not appear that the camera's picking up what I'm looking at. Like what I can see on my camera is a little bit different than what I'm showing on the live stream. Let me know in the comments what you can see right now. Does it look really blurry to you too? I think the camera that has me on it looks very clear, but maybe, so like this looks clear, not. Hey, Jonathan, good to see you. But that's kind of working. Okay. Jonathan says he sees a black screen. Garrett says, I can't see anything in the larger box. Can you see anything now? Or is it not showing anything? Yeah, it just looks really blurry to me. But we'll try it. I mean, this is what I have, and I'll talk my way through it. Today we're playing with 3 realms. And actually, before I jump in, I do want to say again, thank you to Mark for creating the 32 realm bracket for the March Madness of Rolling Realms. Just a fun little thing that we're doing. If you can check out the Rolling Realms Facebook group if you want to play along. Basically, you can pick between various matches of 32 different promo realms that we've created. And I believe the predictions will eventually equal the votes, but voting may be different than predictions. We'll see. We've never done this before. You can pick based on realms that you like, or even the source game that the realms were inspired by. Anyway, the realms that we're playing with today are the classic Scythe realm, where you're trying to ideally use the top benefit and the bottom benefit on the same turn. We have Millennium Blades. This is a realm where you can actually manipulate dice or manipulate numbers by plus or minus 1 by using coins. And Skoventyr, which is based on a game that Automa designer Morten Monrad Peterson created. So we'll see how that goes today. All right, Garrett said that he also filled out the bracket and did rapid fire. I did the same thing. I only spent a few minutes on it, and we'll see how it works out. All right, for the first roll, a 6 and a 5. 6 and a 5. So let's remember how to use Millennium Blades. You can modify the number so it matches the value of an unmarked card. So we'll have to, unlike other realms where you can't modify numbers beyond what you would see on a die, and Millennium Blades will have to do this up to a 9, down to a 0. You mark the card. Oh yeah, the cool thing about Millennium Blades is that when you mark the card, you gain the benefit, and the benefit includes a new die that you can use on one of the other realms that you haven't activated this realm. So, or this round, this turn. So that is really powerful. I might want to save, well, no, maybe I do want to use the 6 right now, because later on I'll need to use high numbers to add even more numbers too. So I could use the 6 here and a 1 someplace else. And then in Skoventyr, we're trying to assign a number that's less than or equal to the number of remaining trees. We have 6 trees right now, so we could use any number here right now. We'll outline that number of circles clockwise and gain any benefits along the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could gain a heart on the first turn. And then we have to mark as many outlined circles as the number that we landed on, or cross off one tree. It's a tough little puzzle there. You must do one of those 2 things. And you can't, if you can't mark out that many outlines, then you have to cross off a tree. So high numbers are also great here. Let's try using the 6 here, because that gives us, we'll outline 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 5 could work. That was 5. And then we'd have to mark off 5 because we landed on 5. Let's try that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we gain a heart. Sorry again for it being so blurry today. And then with the 6, let's use the 6 over here in Millennium Blades. So I'll mark that 6 off. I'll gain a pumpkin, and I also gain a 1 value die that I can use in another realm. I'll switch these around again to see if that helps at all. If it does that again, I'll just switch over and just show myself instead of showing the camera. All right, so I have a 1 value die I can use in Scythe, and I think I'll use that. Actually, I can use it right away. I'll use it to get a coin, and I'll spend a heart to get that bottom row star. That's a nice combo. So get the coin, spend the heart. Okay, it does look like the blurriness isn't going anymore, so I will just switch to, well, not that view. Let's switch to this view, and I will close out of here. Leave the studio. Hopefully it'll be working tomorrow. Maybe it's a StreamYard thing. Sorry about that. All right, let me get this contraption out of the way, and we'll continue playing. So sorry about this, but you won't be able to see the numbers that I'm playing with today. I will just let you know as I play. All right, roll number 2. Oh, yeah, you're not going to be able to see the numbers. That complicates things. I'll hold them up. So we have a 2 and a 3 on turn 2. A 2 and a 3 on turn 2. Thank you for bearing with the tech difficulties that I'm having today. A 2 and a 3. So you just get to see me look at my desk for the next 10 minutes. I'll try to play quickly. 2 and a 3. I guess I could switch down to my camera real quick. Everything would be upside down as it used to be. Yeah, that's tough to watch. We won't do that. 2 and a 3 doesn't really work well in Skoventyr. So let's try it in, actually, maybe it could work. A 2 works in Millennium Blades pretty well. The 2 also works in Scythe really well. Let's go with the 2. Actually, no, the 1. Yeah, we'll go 2. Here's the 2. Gain a coin. And I'll also gain a 5 value die. I'll use that 5 value die in Skoventyr. I'll circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I landed on a 6, so I cannot cross off trees, so I have to cross off a tree in the middle. That'll give me a little bit of flexibility, though, on my next turn. So I've used a 2, I've used a 5. I haven't used a 3. Yeah, I can use a 3 in Scythe, spending a coin to get the star there as well. Made some good advancements in Scythe already. All right, next roll. A 3 and a 5. So here's the next roll. 3 and 5. 3 and 5. A 2 and a 3, a 3 and a 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm looking at Skoventyr over here. 3 and a 5. Eventually, I'll need a really low number in Millennium Blades and a really high number. 3 doesn't work in Scythe, but a 5 could. Or could I get a 5 from Millennium Blades? I don't think I could. So I'll use the 5 in Scythe. There's a 5. I'll also spend a coin, gain a heart, and I'll get another star. I'm ahead of schedule on Scythe a little bit. That's the 5. The 3, I could use the 3 in Millennium Blades. Actually, yeah, that works great. 3 in Millennium Blades gives me a coin and a 4 value die that I'll use in Skoventyr. 3, 4. Oh, and I've been forgetting to gather resources from Skoventyr. Need to now cross off 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have another heart, another pumpkin, another coin. Is very generous. And a star even. Very generous Skoventyr realm. All right, turn 4. A 5 and a 1 on turn 4. 5 and a 1. Okay. 5 and a 1. Neither of those numbers really works in Scythe, so I'll ignore Scythe for a minute. Both of the numbers work in Millennium Blades, though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The number 6 actually works pretty well in Skoventyr right now. Okay, let's do a little dice manipulation, I think. I can wait a little bit longer. I'll use just the 1 in Millennium Blades. Just the 1 instead of turning it into a 0. I gain a pumpkin and a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd have to cross off 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But along the way, I gain a heart, a pumpkin, and a star. And a star. I've used Millennium Blades. I've used Skoventyr. I haven't used the one yet. I could just use that in Scythe with a pumpkin. Sure. Let's continue to get ahead of schedule on Scythe. Why not? Jonathan, Garrett, you two doing okay here? Sorry about the tech difficulties. Turn 5. We have another 5, a 5 and a 3 this time. 5 and a 3. For those of you joining me who have no idea what I'm doing, normally you can see down at my camera, but I can't show you my camera. My camera wasn't working well, my second camera. So we're playing Rolling Realms here, which makes a lot more sense if you can see what I'm doing. 5 and a 3. And I just rolled that 2 turns ago. Okay, I can use the 5 in Millennium Blades. So let's do that. Need to do something in Millennium Blades every turn. Jonathan said that he's liking Millennium Blades adding extra numbers, giving us extra dice, basically. I gain a pumpkin and I gain a 2. And I can use the 2 in Scythe quite well. Let's use the 2 over there. 2, which also gives us we gain a heart. We spend a pumpkin. We gain another star. I am almost done with Scythe at this point. That's awesome. The 5 I haven't used yet, so let's use the 5 in Skoventyr. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I ended up on a 5, so I have to fill in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The benefits I gained along the way were a star and a coin. All right. Doing pretty well here in Skoventyr. I need to remember the rules to Skoventyr. But I think I've been playing correctly so far. I need to double up in Millennium Blades at some point, but this isn't the turn to do that. I need to do that with a higher number. Yeah, let's go for it. We need some high rolls here to end off the round. Ooh, that's a low roll. 1 and a 4. 1 and a 4. Although I need a 4 in Millennium Blades anyway, so that might work out. 1 and 4 in Millennium Blades. Okay. Let's go with the 4. Let's go with the 4. The 4 gives us a star, and it also gives us a 3 value die. The 3 I can actually use over in Scythe again. Our old friend Scythe coming in handy again. So use the 3 over there to get our final star. I am now done with Scythe. So I can ignore that realm and just focus on the other 2. Garrett says, can you think of another modern board game you have played at least 65 times? I think Rolling Realms is my most played game at this point. I'm sure I've played a bunch of games of Magic, maybe hundreds of games of Magic, probably hundreds of games of poker too. But modern games that have been released over the last few years, no, only Rolling Realms. So that was the 3 and the 4. I now have this 1. Ooh, I don't like the 1 in Skoventyr at all. But I have to use it. So I don't think, I don't really have a choice there. 4, 3, yeah. I guess I could use the 1 again in Millennium Blades. Maybe now's the time to do that. Yeah, let's use the 1 again there. I'll turn that 1 into a 0 in Millennium Blades, as it lets you do. This will work out great, actually. To cross off that 0. Gives me another star. I use 3 pumpkins, which lets me reuse a realm, reactivate a realm. And it gives me a 6, which is exactly the number I need. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to complete Skoventyr. That gives me the remaining 3 stars in Skoventyr. I have to cross off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I gain a coin as well. So Skoventyr is all done for me. Hopefully I played that correctly, but everything lined up for me there. Scythe is also complete. So this could end up being quite a lucrative round with 3 turns left. This seems like maybe I missed something, but we'll see. Yeah. Turn 7? How is this only turn 7? 6 and a 5. Here's the types of numbers we need for Millennium Blades. 6 and a 5. I can legally use the 6 in Scythe as well, so that might end up happening, but doesn't have to happen because that 6 I can turn into a much higher number using 1 coin or 2 pumpkins. So I only have 1 pumpkin, so I need to use some coins. So let's use 3 coins to turn that 6 into a 9. Yeah, I'll turn that into a 9. That gives us a star, and it also gives me a 5 value die. I cannot use the 5 value die or the 5 value die that I rolled, so I just get some free coins here, free resources if you can't use the die. That's turn 7. Turn 8 is a 2 and a 5. 2 and a 5. All right, I can use that 5 with, let's say, 2 coins to get up to a 7, which generates a coin and a 4 value die, which I can use over in Scythe to get another coin. This might be one of my better scores ever, I think, if this works out. Everything just seemed to line up unless I missed something in Skoventyr, but I don't think I did. Jonathan, maybe you can let me know what you're thinking, and Garrett, as you're playing along. And the final, so that was a 2 and a 5. Final roll here in this cameraless edition of Game 65. Oh no! I rolled a pair of 2s. And I need an 8 in Millennium Blades. Ooh, that's going to cost me 2 stars. There goes the high score idea. A pair of 2s in the final roll. That's devastating. Not much I can do about that. Yeah, I can't manipulate those into something better. So, yeah. I stalled out at the very end. Pair of 2s, yeah, the pair of 2s is just going to be 2 resources. I can't convert them up to an 8. That isn't possible. I should have used some of those 5s earlier when I had the chance, but I can't. So it'll just be 2 random resources, and I'll only get 4 stars from Millennium Blades. This could have been an all-time high round, I think. Gary ended up with a 17.3. Well done. Sorry, Jonathan, to disappoint you on that final roll as well. I ended up with 16 point. Actually, no, just a flat 17. Flat 17 based on the extra resources that I had. Here are all the rolls for anyone who wants to catch up there. Sorry again for the tech difficulties. Jonathan, Garrett, thank you for bearing with me. Jonathan got a very close score as well, 16.9. And anyone watching along, thank you for bearing with me. Hopefully the second camera will be working a little bit better tomorrow for round 2. And for now, if you haven't already filled out the bracket, you can actually find it in the description of the video below after I post this on YouTube. That description, that link will take you to the bracketed tournament for the 32 Rolling Realms promo realms that we put into the tournament. And if I think it'll work out that there will be a winner to the tournament, like a person will have the best bracket, and that person will win, if that works out, a $25 gift card to our web store. Yeah. All right. Thanks for playing along. I'll be back tomorrow. Take care.